Hello there, Semi-mong back with another Elder Scrolls Online video. Today we are going to be going through just outside of Daggerfall on a little resource gathering collection mission, trying to get some resources for all the 5 skills. So yeah, here's the map. There's Daggerfall, the town obviously. Done a few quests, got a singular quest there. Done a few quests in the lumber mill, which is down the road. So yeah, I've leveled up my character a bit, got some more skills as you do, got some more armor, but as I said, we'll be going around Daggerfall looking for some iron ore, some maple wood, all the alchemy potions. Obviously that's where the public dungeon was, where I did last time, Badman Hollows. And that's the next quest which we'll be heading off to in the next video. But for now, we're just going to venture out. Maybe go towards the lumber mill, potentially have a look around there for some more. But where I'm arcing around now is where I really want to have a look. Because I have found some good locations of where ore does spawn. Found some good locations of where chests spawn as well. So if you're good at picking locks, you're able to get some good loot from the chests. And then, as I said, we'll head up towards that town in the next video. Check out what's there. Go and find Aleph and Merrick, I believe it is. So here's my trusty steed. The Midnight Mount for 900 crowns. Pretty good, useful. But yeah, back to the resource collecting. For the first, I'd say profession, blacksmithing. I'm looking mainly for iron ore. And then maple wood, so around the trees for the wood fletching. But yeah, so as you know, for each profession you sort of need 3 ingredients. For the enchanting you need 3 runes. For the iron ore, for the blacksmithing you need, actually for the blacksmithing you only need the sort of main ingredient, which is iron ore, or there's loads of others, it depends on your crafting style. So it's the maple wood, pretty obvious, pretty easy to spot. You need 10 obviously to ground it down. But yeah, back to blacksmithing. Yeah, you need iron ore, and then you got another type of ore. I'm not quite sure if you can find this out in the open, but for me I need iron ore and adamite. That's because I'm a high elf, but depending on your style, depends on what you need. But so far I haven't found any adamite out in the open. I've just had to buy some from the shopkeeper each time, which is pretty annoying. And I've just picked up what is needed for alchemy. So we'll go through that in a minute. A lot of different resources that spawn randomly around the areas. So as I said, if you're looking for maple wood or alchemy ingredients, check near the rivers like I am now. Check around the trees. It's pretty easy to spot. They should be respawning at a good rate. I don't know if they respawn in the same locations, which is kind of annoying. I know the chests do respawn in the same locations, and I've found a couple of iron ores that spawn in the same location, but I doubt it spawns in that location repeatedly. I guarantee it changes up randomly. So yeah, so blacksmithing for me is iron ore and adamite, as I said, depending on which character you are, depends on what you need. But I'm guessing if you're one of the 3 characters but that belong in your starting faction, or you haven't switched it up, then it'll be quite easy to find the ingredients you need out in the wilds of where you start. So I can kind of easily find iron ore around here, just got to have a quick gander. But so if you take a dive into wood fletching is to make bows, shields and staffs. So you can make staffs if you're a sorcerer, shields if you're a sword and shield guy. Obviously if you're a ranger you can make a bow. So what you need for that is wood. I'm not quite sure what the other ingredient is, but as I said, the other ingredients, so the sort of secondary ingredient, is always available to buy from the store merchant, the profession merchant. So the wood fletcher for the wood fletching guy or wood making, and then the blacksmith for the blacksmithing profession. So it's always there. It just costs you a little bit of money to get your skill up that way. But I will get back to you on whether you can find these other ingredients out in the open. I'm pretty sure you would be able to. Don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to. It'd be pretty annoying if you couldn't. Pretty damn annoying, I'm guessing. having to buy one ingredient every time just to level up, but it's something to do in your spare time. So we've got blacksmithing, you've got wood fletching. Obviously wood fletching's for all your bows and stuff, blacksmithing's for your weapons, your armour. So what else is there? There's provisioning. And now provisioning is one of the things that I'd say you couldn't collect out in the open like I am now. You wouldn't be able to go around the mountains and around the trees collecting shit. You'd have to go out and steal shit from people, go into a pub, steal a bit of bread off someone, the usual kind of shit, which is banned, but you'll get killed by the town guards, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, if you just look around the trees and the mountain areas now, you may find iron ore. I don't know, it may be there. I'm kind of looking around rock formations as I do now for iron ore. Out in the open there's quite a few. I tend to check each and every one because it can spawn around it can spawn around wherever, and whenever I do hit a chest location, like now a chest can spawn around those little cart areas. So a chest spawn would usually spawn right there. I just would, well, it wouldn't usually, it can, I may say. One chest can also spawn in this area, which is very interesting. Do get some good loots. And it also varies in skill level, so I've had an advanced and an intermediate in that area. I've also found some good loots, good iron ore around these rock formations down from the tower, so that's good. But yeah, apart from iron ore and maple, see, here's a chest, found a chest. It does take me a couple of whiles to do it, I believe. But yeah, let's get into it. Apart from wood fletching and blacksmithing, you've got alchemy, provisioning, and enchanting. As I said, to get provisioning, you just got to get like random food resources such as meat from animals. You can steal resources, like I said, from pubs, but actually at a risk of getting caught by the guard, which is annoying. So yeah, the other two are alchemy and enchanting. We'll go with alchemy. I've picked up some resources for alchemy. So you saw me pick up the mushroom for alchemy. I don't actually know what other things you do. So for alchemy, unlike enchanting and all the others where you need 3 ingredients, I think it's just enchanting actually where you need 3. For alchemy you do need 3, but you need 2 of the same type. So you need one sort of glass bottle which is filled with water. I'm not actually sure how you acquire them. Pretty sure you can just buy them, or I get some from mob drops, which is pretty good. And then you need 2 random ingredients that you just find out in the open, and then through making potions you'll find out what those ingredients do. So they'll each have different traits. But for now, let's just take down this public boss. I believe it is. I believe it's a public boss, or just a hardened mob, which when killed, everyone who participated in killing him will be able to loot. So I've got a good, I don't know what that is, it's just good loot there. Bit of uncommon loot, help me level up, which is kind of useful. So yeah, back to alchemy. You have to find 2 random, just random like herbs, so mushrooms, herbs. There's different things you can find. Mix it in with the water, and then as you create potions, you'll learn the effects and be able to pinpoint what you want. So that would be something to level up. Maybe create health potions or Magicka potions to get your mana back, or stamina potions. Go out, find the ingredients you want. But for now, you just want to search the areas, find random mushrooms and little things that you could pop into the little brewing stand when you're back in the town, and just learn the traits for now until you get into a higher level. So as I said, I'm back to these rock formations, always looking for that iron ore. It's pretty easy to spot. It does glow out. It doesn't glow out red, but it stands out red compared to the rock formation and the green forest around it. So that does help out the environment you are in, does help. And I would suggest getting a mount if you can afford it with the crowns to do this. Obviously it is a lot quicker rather than being on foot. And here's another one, sort of public boss thing. I don't know if it is a public boss or just a hardened map, where I've mentioned it in a previous video, that flame guy I fought just outside of Daggerfall, that is classed as a public boss. So there are public bosses and just, I believe, hardened mobs. So to tell, I believe if you, to my knowledge, the public bosses drop more loot, and the hardened mobs, which you just saw me kill, probably just drop a singular loot. So these are the sort of loots I've got, the armor I've gathered while questing. Got a rare, sort of, I believe green's uncommon, blue is rare, then you can go up to like legendary or something like that. So I've got a rare staff, got a few new skills. So you could just, if you want to have a look, pause it there, but it's nothing too interesting. So yeah, back to all these. I thought that would be a flower you could pick up. I keep tricking myself with that one, thinking it's a flower you'll be able to pick up for alchemy. It's not. But yeah, we've covered some good ground. I wanted to check out that in this video. I believe I do. So we'll wait and see. Keep that as a surprise to go check out what that is. And here's the legend. So it is a public boss. So I do advise checking this out. Get familiar with this, so you're not always checking back and wondering what things are. Because I do go and check this out, and it is a bit of a disappointment. I thought it'd be one of those dark anchor gate things that are in the trailer that shoots out loads of minions. I was like, yeah, so much hype, went towards it, and didn't work out. Didn't work out. So jump, horsey, jump. And yeah, back to the last profession. We've gone through alchemy, woodcutting, provisioning, blacksmithing. My favourite of them all is enchanting. I unfortunately don't find a rune in this video, but throughout the lands, as we've just been resource gathering, there'll be glowing shards, or like, they kind of look like, actually I don't know, it kind of looks like, let's think, I don't know. It's just a glowing shard. You'll notice what it is. It's not this. It does glow like this, but it's made of stone. And there's 3 different types. Aspect. And I don't know the other two off top of my head. But yeah, there's 3 different types. One of them's called Aspect. The other 2 you'll be able to find out really twisted my tongue there. The other 2 you'll be able to find out at an enchanting station. So if you go check that out. But yeah, we come to the dark anchor. It is a bit of a disappointment, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, back to the enchanting. As I said, the enchanting, you need 3 runes. So with the glyphs you can actually enchant your armor, which I think is pretty good. You can get different types of glyphs to enchant. You get armor enchants, weapon enchants, and then jewelry enchants, which is your neck and rings that you wear. But all ends well. We've got some iron ore. And as I said, and then it just sticks out. Spotted that from where I was pretty good. Oh, excuse me. So I'm liking this. So I do suggest going on these resource little hunts every now and then. Just a quick 15-30 minutes if you've got a mount. It's pretty easy. We've covered some good ground. It's good way to get your skill levels up in all the professions. But yeah, if you don't have a mount or don't have time to do this, another way to get all the materials for any of the professions is go to a relevant station with a relevant item. So if you have a bow or a staff, go to a woodcutting station. If you have a glyph, go to an enchanting station, potion, alchemy, you get what I mean. And then you can actually deconstruct items back to the ingredients that they were made from, or I believe it's the ingredients they're made from, or you just get random ingredients, and then from there you can just get your skill levels up. But I don't know what the chances of the items you get, or if you do get the items that are made. So don't quote me on that. But yeah, that is just another quick and easy way to get ingredients. See, here's a random plant used for alchemy. Just another useful ingredient. Haven't learned any of the traits there that are on the side, so it's a new ingredient that I found that I can mess around with, learn what it does. But yeah, remember to check back for the channel to continue our adventure. Go find Elif and Merrick, and keep checking back for all these little resource videos. We'll be giving you good little tracks to go on to get good resources for all the professions. So happy adventuring, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.